What is up, guys? I'm back with a brand new video. It is currently 2:38 a.m. when I'm recording this video. A couple hours, a lot of hours have passed since the fucking main event of UFC 329. Um I guess I'll go ahead and do a little event recap. I was right about Bobby Green, wrong about Brandon Royval. Um his trend's not gone, thank God. I mean, I'm a big Royval fan, so like, I was cool with any fighter winning. Great fight. So yeah, Corey Sandhagen is blocked from everything. We are switching up. We are switching up on Corey Sandhagen. Yeah, I'm never fucking ever doing anything. Yeah, fuck that. Hell no. Good job, Mario Batista. I guess. Fuck off. As you can tell, like my voice is a bit fucked right now. It's a little bit messed up. It's a bit cooked. I was screaming because of the Roy Val fight, and I was screaming because I was right about Patty Pimblett. I have no fucking idea why Patty Pimblett was the underdog against Benoit Saint Denis. I think Bedtime MMA put it best. Benoit Saint Denis does his dumbass little FNAF jump scare take double leg takedowns, and they just like against someone like Patty. That's a fucking like that's a death sentence. Patty's really his Patty's Brazilian jiu jitsu. His little BJJ is actually really good. It just he couldn't use it against Justin because Justin's just that elite. You know what I'm saying? Like Justin is so like I'm glad like Justin kind of beat Ilya because like now it shows how elite Justin is, and like Patty's BJJ was just not gonna work against someone like Justin. So yeah, that's out of the way. Let's move on to the main event. And I see a lot of people saying that this was the best outcome because humanity prevailed and that Max Holloway beat the alleged rapist, Conor McGregor. And all I can say is one, first of all, you're fucking wrong. All right, because like what we were in for was going to be a one round war. This fight was going to be determined in the first round, in my opinion. And whether it be fucking Conor McGregor doing the game plan like I thought he would, come out, spam leg kicks, just debilitate Holloway for the first 2 minutes, then starts coming up top with high kicks, and then starts chopping to the body with his left hand, and then just that's what I thought was gonna happen. But he comes out with this really dumb jumping high kick that he was practicing back, in the lockers, and I think that he was doing that to confuse Holloway because, as you can see, he started off in orthodox, and then as soon as the like he throws the high kick, he switches into southpaw karate stance, and I think he was trying to confuse Holloway in attempt to get him with the head kick, but it just didn't work, and fucking McGregor tears his ACL, fucks up his knee. I think that's what it was. I don't know what the official diagnosis is right now. We're gonna get more now. I mean, we're gonna get more tomorrow. I'm pretty sure we're probably gonna get a better diagnosis to what actually happened with McGregor. It's sad. Like, it's sad because like people like the people that wanted Holly to win. Like, I get. Like, I like honestly like I kind of like for me. I'm a fan of McGregor. I'm a fan of Holloway in the cage. Like, I'm a fan of like what McGregor has done for this sport is fucking like insane. Like, he put this shit on the map. So like obviously I'm gonna be thankful for like everything that Connor's done for the sport. Connor's like he has like done so much for the UFC, for MMA in general, and so like I just wanted to see a good fight. I just wanted to see a great fight, and I wanted to see like any fight. Basically, like I picked McGregor, but deep down, I really just wanted to see any fighter have a good fight because one, McGregor, if he wins, I feel like they would have booked him against Islam because one, Max Holloway is like still pretty ranked high in the lightweight division. Um, he's ranked pretty high, and you could have definitely booked Conor versus Gaethje. But because this fight is at 170, if Conor was to win, he would probably, in my opinion, like depending on who won, oh fuck off, depending on who won between Islam and Ian Gary, they would have probably booked Conor versus the winner, mainly because like, Conor has a lot of backstory behind the Dagestan clan. He has a lot of Ian versus Conor has history. They've trained together. It'd be the Battle of Ireland. And, you know, we're not going to get that. Conor McGregor, I feel like this event, this was karma for everything that Conor has done in the past. Every, like, bad thing he's done to someone, how he's wronged someone. This was karma. And the fact that we didn't get the you know, the one round war that I was expecting, it's just it's just proof that this sport has to move past McGregor. You know, this sport, we need to evolve from McGregor. Like, McGregor needs to be left in the past. And as much as that hurts to say, because without McGregor, I would not be a fan of the sport. Like, if I'm being completely honest, I would not have known about this. I would not have known about it at all. You know, the UFC would not be where it is to this day without McGregor. And, you know, I'm enough about me talking about McGregor. You know, I think we need to move past him. I don't ever want to hear anything about McGregor for the next 6 months. What I want him to do is retire and just take care of his family. You have a fucking family to take care of, McGregor. Like, you don't need to fight anymore, man. Like, you really don't. So, like, yeah, man. Like, you really don't need to fight anymore. This was kind of just... This pissed me off, man. Because, like, if Max Holloway was to come out and just fucking beat the shit out of Conor, the fucking Justin Gaethje... I can't even talk, bro. I can't even talk, bro. I can't even fucking talk. Like, that's how mad I am about this whole thing, dude. I'm just so mad. Because, like, if Max was to go out there and beat McGregor, like, dominantly, for how big of a name Conor is and for how many eyes are on fucking Holloway right now, Holloway would have 100% gotten the rematch with Gaethje, in my opinion. Because, one, so many people watched the White House event. There were so many people know about Justin Gaethje, and so many people knew about him already because he was the first Paramount headliner. All right, there were so many eyes on Gaethje's a huge star right now. There's so much momentum on Justin Gaethje right now, and for Max Holloway to, you know, make a huge, like, I'm being so, like, honest right now. There were so many eyes on this fight, and I'm being honest because of how, like, the casual UFC fans, because of how many of them watch McGregor, I guarantee you not a lot of them watched the fights before this. They didn't watch Royval go to war. They did not watch Bobby Green go to war. They didn't watch Corey Sandhagen fucking disappoint. They didn't watch Paddy Pimblett get the first round submission. They were here to watch McGregor. And no matter what, with how many eyes was on this sport tonight, it is in the fucking water now. Because, one, Max Holloway is not going to get a title shot. He's not going to get a title shot. He's going to be out for a little bit because he said he wants to take time with his family. Despite being fucking undamaged, he was not damaged at all. McGregor was right about this fight. He was going to come out of this bout unscathed because he was. And Holloway now, like, Holloway's probably going to have to fight Roofy, for fuck's sakes. Like, it's probably going to be Roofy versus Paddy. I mean, not Roofy versus... It's probably going to be Max versus Paddy or Roofy. And if I'm being honest, I'm not very comfortable for any of those matchups for Holloway. I would have absolutely loved for Max to just beat the shit out of Conor and get the title shot against Gaethje. Because that would have been a fucking good-ass fight. Because Gaethje would have this fucking chip on his shoulder. Like, hey, listen, I can avenge this loss now. You know, I'm going to take this guy... I'm going to take Max Holloway even more dangerously than I took him the first time. And Max is going to, like... It would have been a fucking great fight to see Max fight for the title. But now we're not going to fucking get that because of this. Because of this, man. We're not going to get any of that. Like, this sport, like... It's a fucking embarrassment because, like... There's just so many eyes on Holloway and McGregor. Conor wins, the sport is taken to an astronomical fucking field. The sport is taken to, like, insane levels, right? If McGregor wins this fight. Because McGregor has two options. He can fight Gaethje, or he can fight Islam. If Holloway wins, he can fight, you know... He can fucking fight Gaethje for the title. Or they're probably going to feed Holloway now, because they're probably mad at him for this shit. That they're probably going to feed him to, like, Roofy. But yeah, I mean, like, I believe, like, if I'm being honest, I think that Holloway can win that fight. He probably could. Paddy, I don't know, mainly because of, like, his fucking, like, his ground game is just bad. Like, after we saw what happened with um Charles, like, I don't know. I don't think Holloway's gonna shoot a takedown on. He's definitely not gonna shoot a takedown on Patty, but we'll see. I think Patty should probably fight Charles Oliveira next, if I'm being honest. Like, Patty versus Charles for the BMF makes more sense than Charles versus Armand. Armand's too busy doing fucking wrestling matches with old people. So Charles versus Patty is the fight to make, I'd say, in September. Um, yeah. I mean, I really don't have much to say. I'm very sad, as you can tell. Like, if this fight was to go one way, I kind of wish I just got my pick wrong and Holloway just destroyed Conor, and that way we would have gotten the rematch between Gaethje and Holloway. But we're not gonna get that now. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen with the sport next. We're kind of dead in the fucking water. So yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'm not gonna edit this video at all, so I'm literally just gonna stop hitting. I'm just gonna stop recording right here. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you all later. Peace out.